Thank you so much, Cara. We are so delighted to be here at the Milwaukee Film Festival. This is great. Um, I'm Chloe Walters-Wallace. I'm the Director of Regional Initiatives at Firelight Media, which means I help serve filmmakers of color based outside of the poles of New York and California. So everywhere else whose voices deserve to be heard and perspectives deserve to be shared with all of you.
This was the scene at the Oriental Theater recently with the Milwaukee Film Festival screening of Homegrown, 8 short films by directors of color from America's Midwest.
There is a huge lack of funding for filmmakers of color in the Midwest, for filmmakers in the Midwest overall. And it just felt like a great opportunity to be able to serve these audiences who really deserve to see themselves and what their experiences are. The Midwest kind of gets left out from the rest of the country in the conversation.
The project, more than 2 years in the making, is a collaboration with Firelight Media, the Center for Asian American Media, PBS, and a number of Midwestern public television stations, including Milwaukee PBS.
I want to be an advocate for the downtrodden, because once I was downtrodden.
So a lot of our identity of who we used to be and what we were all about. Essentially tell a story.
So we take a hold of this and make sure that our histories get passed on to generations after us.
I would consider us to be first responders. It feels like we're doing something actively to help.
The precious resource that is teaching us how we need to be in the future.
Hi, I'm Rachel Willis, your candidate for Lansing City Council at large.
It's really all about local and regional storytelling and service to diverse filmmakers in communities that often you don't really hear too much about. But the voices and the stories from these areas are very important. They're valuable, they're original, and we can all learn a little bit about our nation, thanks to these documentarians.
But the main attraction of the evening was Black Strings, a Milwaukee story about a group of musicians who also serve as first responders at crime scenes.
I am David Hallman, founder and music director of the Black String Triage Ensemble. The Black String Triage Ensemble is a group of Black and Latinx musicians, violin, viola, cello, upright bass, that play at the scene in the immediate aftermath of tragic events. We in Milwaukee have chosen to prioritize shootings, reckless driving occurrences, and drug overdoses, so that the seed of destruction that gets planted in your mind from either what you've seen or what you've heard does not continue to play over and over and over and over.
And we just wanted to give you all just a piece of what is happening in our city, that is being created in our city, that sometimes I think people forget is being crafted here. This is happening here and it's happening nowhere else. And it just is a testament to the legacy of activism and revolution that is actually happening in the city of Milwaukee. So I want to say thank you to the ensemble for trusting me and my team to tell this story. I hope that we did you all justice.
There is something that is so fundamentally signature about the essence of the Midwest, and there are certain experiences that we have that are just exclusive to us as Midwesterners, and I think that the series as a whole was really, really intentional about focusing on what unifies us as Midwesterners based on the series, but then also highlighting and connecting us to the larger community that is the world, that is society, the American society as a whole.
And it was really great. It was humbling to see people being portrayed in just a full range of emotions, whether it was positive message, whether it was more sobering messages, but I don't know, it gave a really well-rounded view and a very personal view to different BIPOC communities in the Midwest, which is super important.